Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. Glad to have you. I hope that you'll subscribe, hit that thumbs up, bell icon so that you'll know whenever I do drop another video. I'm here at my office because I want to show you something in my office and show you a little bit about my office, but the main thing I want to do is show you my motorcycle corner in my office. So I'm parked here under an awning between two buildings, and we're going to go inside. And this is my office right here. This is my office. And look here what I just recently got. That's right. I got a fingerprint doorknob. So welcome. So this is my office, and I'm trying to show you around just a little bit. I'll start over here. The Lost Greenhorn. Someone gave me that when I was a 25-year-old pastor, because a lady in the church called me our little greenhorn pastor. Some sports paraphernalia that my children have given me through the years. Blue Angels print. I had a man in one of my churches that was assigned with the Blue Angels, and he got this for me, best wishes, and then my name down there. And I love that. This here is an old numbers board from an old church. We don't use them anymore, but it's history, so I hung it on my office wall. And this is a picture of my grandparents, my mother's parents, who were preachers. And this is a picture from, I guess, somewhere in the mid-40s. This is a picture of the congregation of the church my dad grew up in, and my dad is in that picture as a child, right there. And then here's the same grandmother who was a school teacher, and this is 1954-55 Southport Elementary School. Some certificates and things, pictures of my family. Look at there. Pictures of my family. Picture of me and my beautiful wife on one of our cruises. Us and our grandchildren. Thing my daughter made me when one of my grandsons was a baby, she put an imprint of his butt on there, and then she wrote, "There are no buts about it. You are the best Papa ever." Isn't that precious? So let's go over here. I don't have a lot of light over here in this. Probably should have done some cleaning before I brought you in here. But there's the all-important coffee machine. And below that, some books and DVDs and things. And then up here is the picture and a scorecard from when I played golf with two of my friends and Coach Bobby Bowden from Florida State University. And I kept my own scorecard, and then I had him sign it. Hope you to see them scores. But the big fat guy all the way on the left, that's me. I've lost a ton of weight since then. Coach Bowden, my friend Jerry, and my friend David. My friend David was a corporate sponsor of the Bobby Bowden Fellowship of Christian Athletes tournament. And so he was hosting Coach, and he invited us along. So there's my iPhone tripod that I use on a lot of the YouTube videos. My ring light, which I'm not using right now, which I use on a lot of YouTube and church-related things. I have books in boxes, and I have books on shelves, and books. Let's see, I think I got some more books behind me. Let me turn around. I was showing you these pictures up here, but I failed to show you below. That needs some work. But here's my grandfather's typewriter and his Bible. And anyway, we're going to come back around here. On top of the bookshelf, there's all kind of There's a Harley Davidson cap up there. Wow. That belongs at the house. But coffee cups that belong to my grandfather. Paraphernalia from missions trips, India, Belize, El Salvador, Ecuador, Haiti, Honduras, Burma. I've been to Burma, Myanmar they call it now, and all kinds of stuff. And then over here is another bookshelf. And then if you take you into my private bath, it's a half bath. It's not very organized, but in my half bath, there are more. So, but what I really wanted to show you is this, my motorcycle corner in my office. Now there's a couple of flags there that I put up there to hide a breaker box. Those are Honduras and India flags. But let me show you what I got on the wall up here. This was a gift. You'll never see a motorcycle parked outside of a psychiatrist's office. Amen. I've ridden the Dragon a bunch of times, and when I tell you how many times I've ridden the Dragon, that doesn't mean how many times I've made a trip to the Dragon. Most of the time when we go ride the Dragon, we ride from one end to the other and then back, and I count that as 2 times. There have been a few times that we just went from one end to the other and moved on and went around. But I got a few pictures from some of the guys that take pictures on the Dragon. If you've been there, you know about that. But Felicia and I on our, well, let me start up here because this was probably, wasn't the first time, but it's the earliest picture that I have. This was on my, it was a 2006 Kawasaki Vulcan 1600. That was a great bike. And see all that stuff hanging off the back of the bike? We were on a camping trip, and I had a bedroll and a tent and all kind of stuff back there on that trip. And then you come over here. Look at those colors in that picture. 2016, Felicia and I on our 2008 Electra Glide, the one that broke my heart to trade it away, and I still miss it. 2017, the same bike. And then here's another picture of the Vulcan. And I don't know if you can see that from the glare. Felicia's with me on that picture. And then down here is my certificate for accomplishing the Iron Butt Ride, 1,000 miles in 24 hours or less. And yes, my name is on there. And then down here I have a motorcycle that one of my children gave me for Christmas one year. And here's my Harley Davidson, mostly Harley Davidson, poker chip collection. When I started riding Harleys, years later, when I started riding Harleys, and I found out about the Harley poker chips, I thought, now there's something I can collect that won't take up a lot of space. So I've got, right now, I think I've got 52 of these chips. Now, they're not all Harley chips. Some of them are commemorative chips for rides, like I have one in there for the Dragon. I got a couple of golf course poker chips that they sell them too. And most of the poker chips are ones of dealerships that I visited. And that was my thing at first. I wanted to collect poker chips for dealerships that I visited. But then, the guys in the church went on a trip, brought me back a poker chip. And then my daughter went on a trip and she brought me back a poker chip. And then my other daughter brought me a poker chip. And so I got 3 or 4 that are gifts. So I'm kind of changing my mind on that. I'm going to tell you about that just a little bit. But I've got this case that I bought on Amazon, or one of my children bought it for me. Came from Amazon. I'll put a link to it. It's a really nice case. And I'll see if I can open it without knocking it off the wall or something. But I have every poker chip documented. The date I got it, what the circumstances were around it. And the last one I got is right here. This is Tallahassee. You may have saw my video on Orlando, where we were coming back from Orlando and we stopped in Tallahassee, Florida. And I picked up this chip, and this is the last chip that I've added to the collection. And as I told you, there's some others. There's the Deals Gap Dragon chip right there. There is a TPC Sawgrass, which I got 2 of those. So I've played golf there a couple of times. Another golf tournament, Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail, different things. But there it is. There it is. Let me back off a little bit. My God, this is my motorcycle corner. So here's what I'm thinking. I am going to get a second case, and I'm going to use that case for now to put chips in it that are gifts given to me. Now, I know that you don't know me well enough to just send me a poker chip from wherever you live. But I want to offer to trade with you. So I'm putting an address down in the description below. And if you will send me a poker chip from the nearest dealership to you, when you visit on vacation, whatever, I will turn around and I will send you a poker chip from Pensacola, Harley Davidson of Pensacola. Now, I'll send you in return, you send me a poker chip, and then I'll send you a Harley Davidson of Pensacola poker chip. Now, I would also love to have poker chips from out of the country. And the one that I just I saw on Holy Shift, it's the name of the channel is Holy Shift. Anyway, the guy is a pilot, and he flies to Israel a lot, and he brought back some Holy Land or Jerusalem Harley Davidson poker chips. Man, would I love to have one of those. I would love to have a Holy Land poker chip. But anyway, if you've got one from another country, if you got one, even if you send me one, you don't know what I have. Most of my poker chips came from the Southeast United States, but I don't have all of those. And even if you send me one that I already have, I will in turn send one to you. You make sure I have a return address. I will send one from Pensacola Harley Davidson to you, and we'll trade off. And so what I'm planning to do is put the ones that have already been given to me as gifts, and if you would send me one, I'll put that one in the case, and I keep a record in my phone in an app of every poker chip, of where it came from, what the date was, and what was the circumstances around me getting it or who gave it to me. And so let's just do a little swap, and maybe I could grow my poker chip collection from 52 to 104. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, listen, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will subscribe. Most of the people who watch the videos, according to the analytics, most of the people who watch these videos are not subscribers. And it's not a big deal to subscribe. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. There's no charge. There's no cost to it. You're not going to get a bill from iTunes or anything like that. It's absolutely free to subscribe to a YouTube channel. And so I want to invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and be a part of my YouTube community. For those of you that watch every video, and some of you comment on every video, you just don't understand what a blessing you are, what a blessing you are to me. Okay, so I want to leave you with my favorite scripture. You can read it in John chapter 10, verse 10, where Jesus said, "The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy." The thief is Satan. And he's doing everything in his power out there to steal, to kill, and to destroy from mankind and from God's people. But Jesus said, I have come that you might have life, that you may have that life more abundantly, or some translations say life to the full. I want to encourage you today to choose this life, live this life to the full. Let Jesus be everything to you. Hey, thanks for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.